In this video, we show you how to enter your workshop participants. In this video, I'm going to show you how to keep track of the guide attendance for the monthly guide meetings and other special events in the workshops. So we log in, click on the data section, click on the monthly guide meetings section, and we get to this page here. So first of all, we have our year that we specify here, 2018. And we have each month of the year, January through December, and then 4 special event columns to the right. The first thing that you want to do is specify what type of meeting you're going to have each month of the year. So January through April, we had monthly days of the guide. And then for May, we have our individual workshop. So we click on the tab here, and then click on the block here. In June, we have our annual guide retreat. And then in July, August, September, etc., we have our monthly day of the guide. October, we have our individual workshop again in November. And then monthly day of the guide in December. For event 1, we had our Pentecost Mass on 5/20. May 20th, and if we want to add another one, Father Ignacio Mass, we would click on event 2, specify the date in October, and click there. So once we have these things filled out, as I said, we can also specify the exact day of each one. Here in Austin, we do every 3rd Saturday. And so we specify the dates here. September 15th it would be. All right, so that's, now that we've specified the type of meeting for each month, we can look at the attendance codes. The 3 basic ones are present, partial, if the guide did not attend the entire desert and meeting, or absent. So let's do an example for the present code. We would click on present. For the individual workshops, we would go through and specify which guides had their individual workshops in May. Okay. Then these other 5 are in parentheses. And these are important because if a guide did not attend a particular monthly meeting with the local coordination, you can give them credit for having attended something in another, something different in a different local coordination. So as an example, and the most important example is other AGR. The AGRs are very important to specify attendance for because it gets reported on the local statistical report, and the number of guides who did not attend annually, 1 AGR are reported there. So you would click on the R in parentheses, other AGR, and in our case, in April, we had 2 guides who attended an AGR because they knew that they could not attend. Click it again. They knew that they would not be able to attend the AGR in June, so we would give them credit here. We have our AGR in June, and so for that one we would just put the straightforward present to those who attended, and so forth. And in this case, for those who attended the AGR in April, we would also have a parentheses D. We would click on this guy, and then say that they attended, if they in fact did, attend the DMG, the other DMG, click on it, and then down here and here. If you see a question mark in the previous columns, before we simply had an O for other, but that wasn't clear as to what was actually done. So if it's a question mark, it means that you had specified other before. And in this case, we would say that Jesus attended another DMG. Sure. Okay, that deleted it, and then clicking on it again, and that says that he attended an MDG, but it was in a different local coordination. And then I guess the number up here is the 13 that attended the local coordination and 3 that attended otherwise. Okay, so if you do see question marks, figure out what the situation was and specify what type of attendance it actually was. So we have other EEG, so that would count. It's the same color as the RAG. So the encounter experience of God counts as an HER, so it's the same color. And you would put that, for example, if somebody attended an encounter week during the month of June, for example. Okay, so once you enter all of this, you can say save. Be sure to say save. If you've messed something up and you want to see what it was in the beginning, just click on reset. And after you save or after you reset, you can also specify for an individual situation, for example, Jesus in April, if you want to explain what happened during that particular month, you can click on the name. You go to the Guide Attendance Participation page, which is right here if you want to go to it directly. And for April, you could say Jesus attended the DMG in Dallas, for example, and then be sure to save it. When you're finished with that, you can go back and it will take you back to the monthly guide meeting. And you might say, click on here to indicate why the partial attendance was listed for a particular guide. I hope that was clear. Thank you for watching.